West's anger towards Russia over the war in Ukraine is now spilling into unexpected sectors, with culture caught up in the geopolitical fray. Anyone who doesn't speak out against President Putin is being considered to be no longer neutral and needs to be cancelled. That's leading to many renowned international artists being dumped from their positions which don't normally come with a slice of politics at the side. A boycott is underway, say some, that is more stringent than that during the Cold War.
Even at the height of the Cold War, cultural exchanges between Russian, American, and European artists continued. What's happening today is different. It goes beyond the Cold War. It's a real war.
Strong words from an opera house that is now buying into the cancelling of high culture, with the Met promising that it will sever ties with all pro-Putin Russian artists. And some of the most prominent names in their field are being singled out. Take Valery Gergiev, considered to be amongst the greatest conductors of all time. His refusal to take a political stance has seen him stripped of his role as conductor of the Munich Philharmonic, as well as other roles. Now, opera singer Anna Netrebko has had all appearances suspended until further notice, despite being vocal that she does not agree with the war. That denunciation apparently didn't go far enough for the Met, who wanted her directly to denounce President Putin. Even institutions like the Bolshoi and the Mariinsky are expected to be hit.
They have public funding, and in the eyes of the world, talking about the Bolshoi and talking about the Russian state is the same thing.
The pressure is so intense that some are quitting rather than being forced to make a declaration. That includes the musical director of the Toulouse Orchestra and the Bolshoi Theatre.
Over the last few days, I've witnessed what I thought I would never see in my life. In Europe today, I'm forced to choose and prefer one member of my musical family to another.
Individuals who refuse to denounce the war are one thing, but Russian culture is now under a much wider attack. Ballet performances such as Swan Lake have been pulled. Compositions by Tchaikovsky have been removed from orchestras, and ties by some European museums to their sister institutions in Russia have also been severed. What's unfolding has been described as a new form of McCarthyism. Russia has even been banned from Eurovision.
The decision reflects concern that in light of the unprecedented crisis in Ukraine, the inclusion of a Russian entry would bring the competition into disrepute.
Some point to the move as mirroring the situation in Russia itself, where some art workers have taken a public stance against the war. Conductor Ivan Vilanikov from Paris was apparently sacked by a Moscow theatre after using a performance to oppose the war in Ukraine. But is boycotting performances actually going to help the situation in Ukraine? Or will this move only go further to isolate Russians who are already beginning to feel that they are part of a witch hunt? Charlotte Dubinski, RT.